Did you know that British school children have the highest levels of ultra-processed food consumption in Europe? This means that 65% of our children's food intake comes from nutrient-lacking, harmful, ultra-processed foods. Considering that over 30% of school children in Southampton area can claim free school meals being high in ultra-processed food content, it is evident that many school children in the city are constantly consuming unhealthy and nutritionally deficient foods that are harming their health. Low-income families struggle to meet the nutrition requirements of the Eat Well guide, with fresh produce being expensive and short-lived, spending 50 to 60% of the disposable income on food. Unfortunately, even this produce was affordable, many still wouldn't feel the benefits. Traditional farming techniques prioritize yield and disease resistance over nutrition content, leading to crops with up to 38% fewer essential nutrients than grew decades ago. This means that our children would need to eat 8 oranges to get the same nutrients that our grandparents got from 1 orange. Combined with high levels of ultra-processed food consumption, this decline in nutritional value has led to a rise in childhood obesity rates in the UK. 1 in 3 children currently suffer from obesity, and studies suggest that 85% of children who suffer from obesity will continue to suffer from it as adults. It is imperative that we tackle this problem at its heart, fixing our broken farming techniques to protect our children from all the downstream problems, from nutrition-lacking food to extreme rate of obesity.
At Enactus Southampton, we believe the nutritional quality of produce need not to be compromised, and we aim to tackle this whilst at the same time prompting healthy eating with our project Seeds for Thought. Our philosophy of cultivating your own health emphasizes the importance of taking ownership of our own well-being. We have 2 approaches: a direct supply of vegetables and educating the next generation on healthy eating. Given that the root cause of our problem we're tackling is deficiency and degradation of essential minerals in our soil, we have decided to adopt a solution involving hydroponics that require no soil and one in which we can control the nutrition content.
A hydroponic system uses 10 times less water, ensures better yield, and prioritizes nutritional quality.
Our pilot system is built in floating rafts on pond on our campus. In addition to create a greater impact and tackle plastic pollution, we have built our system from 180 recycled plastic bottles. We have also designed and built our own temperature sensor to monitor our systems and ensure our plants are grown optimally.
But that is not it. Since last year, we have successfully completed our pilot system, which is now growing 77 plants, including kale, spinach, and lettuce.
Enough to provide 385 servings per cycle, and proving that our design and concept works. This system can produce 6 cycles per year, that is 462 plants and over 2,130 servings per year. Learning from our pilot system, we are actively developing a new range of hydroponic products.
Currently, we are using the ponds on campus for the system, but we recognize that to expand our project, we need to design a new system that is not dependent on ponds. Therefore, we are implementing an alternative type of hydroponics using a nutrient film technique, also known as the NFT. We have designed a blueprint for this new larger scale system and intend to begin construction in April. In addition, we have developed a new small scale product capable of generating 6 plants per cycle. This product requires minimal effort to set up and can be left to thrive in a well-lit area until the plants are ready to be harvested. This is perfect for schools who want to teach their children about plant germination and growth, and for homeowners who want to start using hydroponic systems as well. Also, to ensure our success, we have devised a business model where we use the funding and grants awarded throughout the year and then invest them into Seeds for Thought. The project then has 2 main pillars: revenue generation and social impact.
To maximize our social impact, we will be partnering with 2 local primary schools to promote both SDGs 3 and 12 through our tailored educational workshops. Now, these workshops will be both focusing on healthy eating, as well as how hydroponic systems are a sustainable method to producing food.
In addition, we will provide schools with our free portable hydroponic system for the children to continue practicing what they've already learned. To subsidize this, Seeds for Thought will generate revenue through selling the produce generated from our own current and new large NFT hydroponic system.
Our long-term plans include offering our portable hydroponics system to the wider market, starting production with our large-scale systems, as well as successfully impacting at least 30 children with our workshops.
As global problems becomes more intricate and complex, the next generation of Enactus project need new ways to support our beneficiaries. The scale of this problem often overshadows the root causes, meaning that any intervention is a plaster at best. To enable true change, we must look deeper, identify the root causes, and formulate effective plans to tackle problems at their source. This year, our innovation team has laid the foundations to do exactly that. By implementing a new 5-stage process for every new idea and project, we are moving away from being solution-led and becoming truly beneficiary-led in our approach.
In December, we visited a local care home to see how we can improve the lives of people over 65 years old in Southampton. Here we met 87-year-old Mary, who, along with 16% of other people in Southampton, often feels lonely in her daily life.
She sits alone for most of the day with no access to a mobile phone, and the rapid technological advancements mean she is becoming more and more disconnected with society. Her family lives too far away to visit regularly, so she is left with her own thoughts for days on end. This is the reality of 17% of older people, who are in contact with family, friends and neighbours less than once a week, and 11% who are in contact less than once a month.
Mary felt heard, although we knew we had to take a step forward. Although there is growing recognition for the issue of social isolation and loneliness, we must do something to stop the problem.
This is why we created Improvide, an early-stage project aimed at tackling elderly social isolation and the generational divide in our community. Through developing our partnerships with 3 local care homes, we are creating a constant feedback loop between us and our beneficiaries.
Our plan to help people like Mary is simple: to set up a link between the isolated communities we've identified and the treasure trove of students we have available to us right on our doorstep. By running a range of different activities, from group games like bingo and boggle, to organising themed afternoons that the residents themselves have designed, we go a step further than other projects by putting our beneficiaries in the driving seat. By leveraging our partnership with the Southampton scrap store, we'll be able to reuse materials in a sustainable way to bring exciting and nostalgic experiences to the residents.
At the end of each session, we always make sure that we take 10 minutes to sit down with the residents and understand how they found it. And we can always make sure we're making as much impact as possible.
And this is where we feel we've innovated as a team. By actually doing things the residents want to do, by altering the physical space, we're bringing back feelings of nostalgia and joy into their daily lives. The beauty of our solution is that by having 1 volunteer to every 5 residents, every person working with us gets to gain a real connection to the residents they work with.
It really opened our eyes to the wealth of knowledge they hold and shows the importance of bringing together the younger and older generations.
We realised early on that the key to our success was to make sure our activities were accessible to all, ensuring that everybody could be impacted by them. To do this, we've planned a range of activities that can be done both on the move and in the chair. Our project not only helps the residents that are undertaking activities, but also contributes a range of skills to the volunteers helping us undertake them, including entrepreneurial and presentation skills. This will provide an advantage when they come to apply to jobs in the future. Our solution effectively solves 2 problems with 1 intervention. Not only are we helping to reduce the social isolation problem that millions of our elder generation have fallen into, but we're doing it in a way that breaks down the barriers between generations. Within the next 2 months, Improvide is aiming to provide weekly activities to 12 residents in a single care home. As we expand our volunteering capacity, we hope to be able to undertake activities within 3 care homes by the end of the year. To extend our value in the community and for our efforts to have a lasting impact, we will continue to work alongside the care home staff and residents to ensure that our activities align with the ever-changing needs and long-term vision, ensuring we constantly iterate and improve our approach. Our ambition to make a difference in Southampton does not stop there, and we will continue to innovate new projects in our Enactus Southampton portfolio, aiming to tackle the throwaway culture and motivating young individuals into undertaking careers in STEM. Through our new innovation process, we are guiding our projects to identify root causes, understand our beneficiaries, and demonstrate a measurable, long-lasting impact in our communities.
Using entrepreneurial leadership, we are utilising hydroponic technology to provide nutrient-rich food in a world of degrading food quality. Using innovative thinking, we are reinventing our projects to become truly beneficiary-led, ensuring that we solve root causes and don't simply put plasters on problems. Using sound business principles, we have implemented the processes and strategies that safeguard the future of our organisation, our projects and our beneficiaries. Enactus Southampton is committed to building projects that last, ensuring lasting impact and supporting communities for the long term. Developing the next generation of Enactus projects demands new thinking, new ways of doing things. At Enactus Southampton, we are making that change now. We are ready for the future. Are you?